What's going on? 22 here with my monthly eBay sales report. Let's dive right in. Let's check out the things that I actually sold for the month of July. First thing that sold was this Uncanny X-Men 11 through 19 lot right here. This is a bunch of Avengers vs. X-Men tie-ins, and it sold for $15 and plus shipping. I was kind of wanting to hang on to it just for the speculation that there may be like an Avengers versus X-Men kind of movie or something like that came out. But I figured we were way far away from that from now, and you know, if I can go ahead and get it out, make some room, I'll go ahead and do that. Next thing that sold was this Meet the Scrolls #1. Now I found this issue right here, this cover A, along with the Scotty Young variant. I have Scotty Young variant still up for sale, but this cover A is the one that actually sold for $25 plus shipping. Now with Gaia actually still staying in the MCU, portrayed by Emilia Clarke, there's no telling what this character is going to be or what they're going to do with her, especially with how powerful she is now. No spoilers for Secret Invasion or anything like that, but yeah, I don't know. This is kind of a surprise book for me that I just didn't realize it would, last as long as it's going to last or have the implications it's going to have. Last book that sold was this Marvel Comics Presents number 95. Now, this is the origin of Wolverine's yellow and blue suit. I picked this up at one of the most recent cons that I've gone to. I showed it off then. I think I grabbed it for $2. I sold it for $6 at the time. That was like the highest average going rate for that book. Now that book's kind of gone up a little bit more in value. Nevertheless, I still sold it for more than I bought it for. Plus, they paid shipping. I'm happy. Hopefully they're happy with their purchase as well. As long as we're both happy, hey, that is a great deal in my opinion. That is it for the things that actually sold in the month of July, and the reasons why I think they sold anyways, and for the amounts that they went for. So let's go on to the things that I bought in the month of July. Nothing. I haven't bought a thing. I guess I'm making up for that though, because I've got like 5 books coming in for the month of August, but we'll see those books then. So on to the things that I want to go ahead and get on eBay and sell and hopefully get to new homes. The first set of books I got here, I don't know if I want to do it as a lot. I don't know if I want to do it as a auction. I don't know if I want to do it as individual books. I don't know really necessarily what I want to do, but I know I want to get them on there because for some reason they've been selling lately. Now I have my reasons as to why I think they have been, but let's go ahead and look at the books first. This is the Amazing Spider-Man, annual number 21. It's an awesome looking book. I've also got the variant to this as well, which is Peter, Spider. You got Peter Parker over here and you got Spider-Man over here. Yeah, I don't know what. I think it's because of Into the Spider-Verse, why these books have been selling lately. And they've been selling for a really good price as well. So a lot of them, especially if they're graded high grade, like they're CGCs or whatever, they really have been selling for really good money. And these copies here were just not, I think I looked at one, and because I was wanting to do it all as a set or whatever at the time, it didn't seem like it was going to get a 9.8 to me. So I didn't even try with any of the other ones. I know they're higher grade, but they're still not 9.8. There's these two right here. But again, I'm thinking about doing a lot. So here is another one. It's a What If number 20. The Amazing Spider-Man had not married Mary Jane. I just think this would be a cool, you have both the variants for the annual. You have this What If right here. Now this is lower grade. It's got some spy ticks and stuff like that on the side. But then there's more. So I got this What If, the Amazing number 21. The Amazing Spider-Man had married Black Cat. So lots of married issues with Spider-Man. And I just think that this as a lot would be really cool. And I may do an auction for it. I don't know yet. I don't know how I want to do this. I can't remember what I paid for these books. I bought these books a long time ago when I was trying to figure out the things that I was wanting to collect and stuff like that. And these just kind of stuck out to me. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Lot, buy it now, lot auction, individuals. What are y'all thinking? Let me know in the comments. I'm interested. I'm interested to know what y'all think. We have got the second season for I Am Groot coming out to Disney Plus. It was just dropped on us here not long ago. With it being the month of August and things like that, I thought now would be a good time. I pick this book up every now and again whenever I see it for a good price. And this is Groot number 4. Now this is stated as having an origin story for Groot. I don't know if it's the first origin story. I can't remember that for certain. I'll find that out before I post it, though. This is also, though, a lot of people call it the first cameo appearance of Baby Groot. And it's just a one panel. It takes up like 2/3 of the page panel of Groot in the very back last page. And he doesn't look like his baby self from the actual movies, but you can tell it's like a child, like a baby version of Groot. Maybe this will pop off. I kind of doubt it, but it's one that I've had, and I don't see a better time putting it up than the second season of I Am Groot coming out. A book that is actually trending pretty low for the movies, and I don't know if it's because of the economy, I don't know if it's because of the character, I don't understand why this movie is trending. I don't know. I'm not real hip on the soundtrack they have for it, so maybe that's part of the reason. Regardless, I have got Infinite Crisis number 3. This is a second printing. This is a Jim Lee variant here, the sketch variant. This is the first appearance of Jaime Reyes. Like I said, this is the second print, though. But I love these Jim Lee sketch variants and things like that. There's also George Perez sketch variants for other issues throughout this series. But this, with the Blue Beetle coming out this month, I think this is a good time to put this up for sale. I probably should have already had it up for sale, honestly, but I did not. So why not go ahead and start trying to put them up now? I also have a second print of number 5, which is the first appearance of Jaime Reyes as the Blue Beetle. George Perez sketch variant. This is the second print, but still, I think an awesome book. I have 2 copies of Infinite Crisis number 5, George Perez first print of that book. Again, first appearance Jaime Reyes as the Blue Beetle. And then I got what I think is like the best one. The best one to have out of all of them, which is the Infinite Crisis number 5 with Jaime Reyes as the Blue Beetle on the front cover. So I think this is definitely the book to have. But those other ones are nice as well, just to pick them up and have them in the collection or something like that. Last thing up is I needed to put a slab up, and I actually put this slab up earlier in the month already, but wanted to go ahead and show y'all because I did put it up. So whenever the Loki trailer dropped, we got to see another picture of Jonathan Majors as Victor Timely. So I went ahead and put up my Avengers Annual number 21 9.8 slab. This is the first appearance of Kang as Victor Timely. I know this book had really popped off hard around the time when Ant-Man Quantumania had come out, and he was that Stinger of that movie. And this book got up to like $300 or so, if I'm not mistaken. And right now, the average is like around 100 or something like that. So I don't know if it's just because the market's dying down. I don't know if it's the Jonathan Majors news. It could be a combination of all these kinds of things. Maybe the impact that Victor Timely is going to have on the Loki show. I don't think we're going to see Victor Timely long at all. Like, I think he's pretty much going to be in like maybe an episode or 2, and that's going to be it. Don't quote me on that. That's just what I think. That's just what I'm predicting. I could be completely wrong. But I don't think we're going to get much of them. But if somebody's wanting a Kang variant in a 9.8, then I have this one up. And we'll see what it goes for. We will see what it goes for. That is it. Thank y'all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Let me know if you're interested in any of these books that I've shown today or that I have on my eBay. You can hit me up on Instagram. You'll definitely get a better deal on Instagram. Once again, thank y'all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. You can find me on Instagram and eBay at 22_comics. You can also find me on a podcast called Comically Comics Podcast. New episodes drop every Monday wherever you listen to podcasts. Google, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Audible, Amazon Music, all the places. Go check it out. Comically Comics Podcast. Once again, thank y'all so much for watching. And as always, y'all have a good one.